Hi, Coach Megan here, and I'm getting on today to talk a little bit about running. So the weather's getting nicer, gyms have closed their doors, so a lot of people are getting back into running for the first time, or upping their mileage. So that's great. People are out, they're moving, they're outdoors, but how do you stay safe and strong and not get injured and keep away some of the soreness during this time? So first of all, when you are starting a run, let's talk about the warm-up. So start off by running 2 to 4 minutes, just like a light jog, just to get some oxygen into your lungs, get your blood flowing, get your muscles warmed up. Then you want to go into dynamic stretches. So you want to keep moving through these stretches, and you want to make sure that you stretch out all the parts of your legs, your back, and everything. So here's the ones that I would run through. First of all of these are going to be standing. So don't worry if you're at a park or something, you won't need to lay on the ground. And you can either do these in place if you don't have a lot of room, or you can do them with 10 paces out and 10 paces back. But I want you to do 20 of each of these. So the first one is stretching out your ankles and your legs, arms up over your head, on your toes, and just step forward. So you can step in place, or you can walk forward 10 paces and then back 10 paces. The next one is a quad pull and lean. So this one you're going to grab on top of your ankle with the same hand, pull your foot up into your butt, and then bend down. This can be done in place, or you can take a step, grab the other foot, and bend down. So 10 on each leg for that. Next is figure 4 sit. So same thing, one leg at a time. So you're going to take your left leg, cross it over your right knee, and then sit back down into that stretch. Take a step, cross the other leg over, sit back down into that stretch. Next, you're going to be single leg RDLs, or needle kicks. So this is, you're going to kick your leg out behind you and touch the ground with your hands on either side of your foot that's on the ground. And then the other one, just switch back and forth till you do 10 on each side for this one. Next is going to be a heel dig with a sweep through. So this one, make sure you see my feet here. I'm going to plant my heel down into the ground, bend down, and sweep my hands through. So switching back and forth between your legs on this one. You should feel the stretch up through your hamstrings on that one. Next is a gate squat. So for this one, it's like you're stepping over a baby gate. So you're gonna, see how I can do this. So you're gonna step up and over, and then squat, and then step up and over and squat. So you can do that back. So 10 and 10 on that. And then the last one is going to be Frankenstein's, or straight leg kicks. So for this one, you're kicking your foot straight out in front of you and kicking it into your hand. Or you can kick across and kick your right foot to your left leg and your left foot to your right hand. So that's a warm up. By that point, you should feel like you have blood flowing, you should be all stretched out, and you should be ready to go. So my advice on running is to start slow. Don't run out for your first run and run 5 miles at one time. Walk-run programs are a great way to start. So that would be where you do intervals of maybe 2 minutes of walking, 1 minute of running, slowly increasing the amount of running each week. Try not to increase your mileage or your time by more than 10% in a week. That's how you'll end up with overuse injuries or shin splints, something like that. Finally, you're done with your run, and this is the time to stretch out. Take time to stretch out when you're done. So this is more static stretching. So a lot of the things that you did before in your dynamic stretching, you're going to do again, but you're going to hold those. You can stretch out your back and your legs, or fold forward, and you can just hang out there 30 seconds at a time. Make sure you stretch out your hips. Either you can do a standing and hold a figure 4 sit. You can do child's pose, downward dog. Make sure that you stretch out your ankles too. So downward dog is a great way to stretch out your ankles and walk it back and forth. You get to stretch all down your leg. Hold it on each side for 30 seconds. And then finally, make sure that with anything, make sure your nutrition's good. So drink lots of water, especially if you're increasing your running, making sure you're getting your protein so that all those muscles that you just used on those runs, get the most benefit out of them, and eat some protein when you're finished, and get your carbs because it's your energy.